Afternoon VC, Harris here with another video, and I'm on Instagram. Well, I've always been on it, but I'm now actually starting using it. It's quite enjoyable. Instagram, it's good. Yeah, you get to chat to people, and it's lovely. The only thing about Instagram is you can tell that people don't always use their YouTube name. They use like a different handle, and you can tell they're in the VC because they're followed by about 30 other people that I do recognise. So you'll follow them, but sometimes they don't follow you back. It's a bit offensive. But the thing is, you don't know who they are. You just know they're probably in the VC. I don't want this to become petty, but I've got a list of 5 names here that haven't followed me back. I don't know who they are though, because they're using a different handle. It's all here. It's all in the book. It's all here for posterity. Let's run through them. People who I've followed who don't appear to have followed me back, who I'm pretty certain are in the VC. Shaquille Oatmeal, Gayfish69, Hairy Poppins, Crouching Tiger Hidden Badger, and Morrissey. Morrissey. Where do they get these? No, actually, that might be Morrissey. That's awkward if it is, because... Okay, so, yeah, if you could, get back to me. Anyone else, hit me up. It's been good. I've enjoyed it. Vinyl finds. I haven't done one of these for about a month and a half. I've accrued quite a lot of quality stuff here. First up, I've never owned a Stranglers record. Stranglers, the collection. I thought this is the way to go. I do like the Stranglers. Probably the most successful band ever to come out of punk. If you're going to call the Stranglers punk, and let's call them punk because you know they got popular through punk. Whether you want to call them punk or not, I think they had about 7 top 10 hits out of their first 9 hits. No other band coming out of that even comes close. I mean, the Pistols, maybe they had number 1s or number 2s in Britain, but then they split up. So I think we can say that the Stranglers are the most successful band that came out of punk in the UK. This is great. I think this is quite hard to get in America. This was £8. I don't think it was ever issued in America. I mean, it's all killer. It sounds pretty good. There's a lot of tracks on one bit of vinyl, but yeah, I'm pretty glad I bought this, and I don't think I'll ever buy another. I like the Stranglers. I've known them all my life, but I think I'm past the point of buying one of their albums now. I'm in the greatest hits phase of my life, I believe. Next up, this was from Southsea. This is great. Sweet Dreams Are Made of This. 12-inch by Eurythmics. 12-inch singles. There's a knack to doing a remix. Or an extended mix, really. This is more an extended mix. You can either get it horribly right or horribly wrong. This is fantastic. Because essentially they just do all you needed to do is they take the and just continue it longer. They don't do any fancy electronic hand claps. Absolutely, but one of the best extended mixes I've heard. Sweet Dreams Are Made of This. £5. Sounds of Southsea. Fantastic shop. Massively recommend it. Brilliant array of stock, especially if you're into your punk and post-punk. That's seriously good levels of stock, seriously decent prices. He did have a copy of KLF's Chill Out on for $2.50, which I thought was a little bit strong. He was willing to do a deal, but I had to back away on that one. But you don't see that often, and it was as clean as a whistle as well. Absolutely as clean as a whistle. But Sounds of Southsea, really recommend it. If you do follow me on Instagram, I'm looking at you, Shaquille Oatmeal. You'll see that Oxfam charity shop have had a 90s drop recently. Someone's donated a load of original 90s pressings, and as per normal, they priced them sensibly. They're not giving them away, but they're putting off the flippers, and they're giving you, if you want it, you're going to get a deal. Included there was the first press of Bjork's debut, which they had on for $49.99. That's a pretty decent price. They had Violator by Depeche Mode, £60. I thought that looked strong. Then I looked at Discogs. I'm like, okay, that's not too strong at all, because I didn't realise what that was going for. So £60 for an OG of, and that got sold, by the way. This is what I bought, and I thought this was a pretty decent deal. Dinosaur Jr.'s Where You Been. I love this record. I bought this in '93 when it first came out on CD. Sounded awful on CD, by the way. It's Jay Mascis with all his crazy horse fantasies. He's Neil Young and crazy. He's soloing into oblivion, basically. It is a great album. It's probably my third favourite Dinosaur. They had it on for £32.99. It's an OG. In the UK, you're probably going to look to pay $45.50 from a shop. Online, you might get away with $45, but I'd rather pay the I've got it in my hand tax so I can see the condition. This is absolutely VG+. It plays like a dream, and yeah, I'm really glad to have this, and fantastic record. Next up, this is from Oxfam Charity Shop. I bought this about 2 months ago. Blue Monday, the 1995 mix, which is remixed by Hard Floor. I don't remember this coming out. I think it was to promote the 95 greatest hits. Hard Floor were kind of a dance act from Holland, Belgium, kind of acid house. It was when the UK was at the height of its dance music craze, as it's kind of split between Brit pop and dance music. So they made this remix is a little bit tougher than the normal. It's got a lot of sort of acid house stuff going on. Got in the top 10. I think it's great. I really do. I think it's fantastic. If I'm doing my Blue Monday ranking tier list, number 1 would have to be The Beach, which is the flip side to Blue Monday, the 12-inch, which I think is fantastic. The Beach starts off with the iconic amazing. Number 2, Blue Monday, the original. Number 3, the Hard Floor mix of Blue Monday. Number 4, the 1988 remix, which went top 10 again, but that's terrible. Absolutely terrible. But yeah, this was in Oxfam, probably £16.99. I don't know the going rate on this. I don't see it a lot, and I really wanted it. And bottom line is, I played it a lot, so that's what I've got to consider when I'm paying money. So yeah, thrilled with this. This one, Record Fair in Southampton about 2 months ago. 12-inch single, Don't Come Close by the Ramones. My favourite ever Ramones song. I don't know why. Apparently they got a lot of heat when they released this because people said it sounded a bit like a country and western tune. I think that's pushing it. It actually went. There's a clip on YouTube. They're on Top of the Pops doing this. Went number 39 in the UK. You get 2 minutes and 44 on one side of vinyl. So and it's yellow. That's weird, isn't it, for 79? Or was it 78? So it's got a lot of room to breathe. It sounds rather loud. 2 minutes and 44 and 12 a whole side to play with, but wonderful stuff. And I don't want you on the flip, so really pleased to get this because it is my favourite ever song, and it was never on that Ramones Greatest Hits either, which seems bizarre as it's one of the few hit songs that went top 40 probably in any country because they had 3 top 40s in the UK, the Ramones. I think I can't remember the one off Rocket to Russia, Susie's a Headbanger, I can't remember this, and the Ronettes song they did, I think I can't remember what that's called. I think that went top 10. Baby I Love You went top 10 in the UK. But yeah, pleased to get that. This is wonderful. I was down in Southsea about a month ago, and there's some great record shops there. Sounds of Southsea. There's a fantastic one run by Alex called Nothing Ventured Vinyl, which is a dance record shop. It's all pretty much electronic, new dance, old dance. Wonderful. Really recommend going there. Really recommend it. And this is a new album. This is by Florence Aduni, and it's called AOEIU. This is absolutely wonderful. I don't know if she's going to be the next world music breakout star. It's basically, I think she's from Nigeria. I should have looked that up really. Or was it Ghana? I can't remember. It's basically high life guitars. There's some electronics on there. There's those skittering drums. It's kind of this is new. This only came out a couple of months ago. Absolutely fantastic. It kind of puts me in mind a bit of Tom Tom Club or that sort of early Talking Head stuff where they were using those African rhythm. It's got those sort of polyrhythmic beats, but it's really it doesn't go it doesn't go coffee house at all. It's really of its time. There's some electronic stuff going in there. There's some wonderful tunes on here, and there's a ballad at the end. Well, it's not really a ballad. It's like it chugs along. It's called Faux Yellow, which is I can't stop listening to Faux Yellow. It really is just wonderful. It's the drums are skittering away and ricocheting, and the high life guitar is in full Johnny Marr mode. Her voice is wonderful. This is going to be my album of the year. I think it's fantastic. This and brilliant stuff. Also from Nothing Venture Vinyl, I got on vinyl Back to Mine. By in the UK, CD mix albums, and they were tempted to be CD because they took over. There were thousands of them. Essentially, it would involve a DJ or a band, which in this case is Faithless, choosing their favourite records, not theirs, and then mixing them together on a compilation. And normally you get these things on CD. Always better on CD because you get like 24 tracks. On vinyl, they were never quite as good because you only get 12 tracks. But I really wanted this one. This is the Back to Mine series. The Back to Mine series was huge. There were loads of other series. The Fabric series, Fabric Live. There was hundreds of them, and it was always involving band. And the peak era was between about 98 to 2002. HMV were literally had thousands of these compilations where bands would put their favourite records and mix them. Probably didn't exist much in America and Canada and outside the UK, I'm thinking, but yeah. Why did I get this? I mean, it's a right mix-up, as these things always are. Aaron Neville's Hercules is on here. Amazing. Paperclip People's Throw is on here, so you've got 90s Detroit. But the reason I got it, it's got Mazzy... You only get 2 tracks per side, which is really good. So it's a bit like having a 12-inch single. And it's got Mazzy Star's Fade Into You on it. I don't know if anyone... I've always wanted Mazzy Star's Fade Into You on a 12-inch, which goes for about £200 on the 12-inch now. So this seemed a good compromise. Plus I get all the other stuff on here as well. Just a great little comp. And yeah, fantastic. But always better to get these on CD. Next up, we got some 12s. We got some 12. Velouria by the Pixies. I love these Pixies 12 inches because they've got a bit of an English mentality. They concentrate on the B-sides as well. Probably because they were huge in England and not so much in America at the time. So they knew they had to get the sell product. Where in America you could get a big hit on radio play. In England you had to put out decent B-sides to get people to buy things because you only got in the charts by selling product. And again, Velouria I love. Make Believe is pretty decent. I've Been Waiting For You, which is by, I want to say the Yardbirds, but I don't think it is. Neil Young, wasn't it? I've Been Waiting For You is by Neil Young. And then The Thing, which is wonderful. I love The Thing. Fantastic. And this is another one from Sounds of Southsea. 25 quid. I was okay with this. I'm trying, as I said on my first ever VC video, I'm trying to complete all the Smith singles that I bought, and I'll only do it if I find them in the wild. In 92, I sold all my Smith singles for £25 a lot, which was about the going rate. In fact, that was a pretty good price. I'm finally getting them back. This was £25 just for this. Sheila Take a Bow. The best ever Smith sleeve, I think. I would rank this number 1. Candy Darling, who was one of Warhol's factory. Fantastic. The amazing B-sides. Sheila, Is It Really So Strange? Sweet and Tender Hooligan. Wonderful stuff. Went top 10 in the UK, Sheila Take a Bow. I think it actually got to 10. And not my favourite of their singles. The glam rock trilogy, isn't it? Sheila Take a Bow, Panic, and Shoplifters in the World. Those 3 aren't my favourites, I've got to be honest. But really pleased to get this. I'm only 5 away, I believe. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, thanks for putting up for me. See you on the IG, as the kids say. And take care of each other. Bye now.